Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, it's going to be a first impressions on the Tarte Foundcealer foundation. This is what it looks like. Hopefully I can get a shot without the glare. I'm in the color medium tan honey. It's the 36H. And I'm pretty sure this is like my spot on color, but then again, who knows, when you're in Sephora or Ulta, those lights really throw you off. So hopefully it is my color. Or, I know it is because I did my makeup with it, but I meant like future. Anyways, that was stupid. Anyways, I'm gonna jump into this video. I give all my impressions and my little comments in the actual video. But yeah, let's jump on in. I hope you guys enjoy. Pretty cute. It's called the Tarte Foundcealer, the multitasking foundation, broad spectrum SPF 20. It's not that high in SPF, but you don't really want a foundation with a lot of SPF in it because if you have pictures with flash, the flashback is just going to be not good, not something you really want. And then this is what the actual product looks like. Oops, let me hold it the right way. It's really cute. It is a twisting top so that you can just pump. Oops, it's twisting top so you can just pump it, and it's not messy. It's really cute. I actually really like this packaging. It's gonna make it really easy to apply. So we're gonna get started, and when I apply foundation, I guess I should have been a little more prepared. Shake it up before I apply it, and I'm going to be applying it with just a damp beauty sponge. And I like, first actually I just want to prime my face. I'm just going to be using the Foundcealer Unicorn Essence Skin Enhancer. It looks like that. It's really pretty packaging. Just applying a little bit of this on my face. This is what I'm using as my primer today. So my skin is not looking the best these days, so bear with me. Okay. So I like to apply foundation on the back of a CD just because it's a clean surface, or it's a flat surface, and it's not the back of my hand, because a lot of product actually goes into your skin rather than onto your beauty blender and onto your face, and you just end up wasting a lot of product. So I prefer to do it this way, considering the stuff is not cheap, so I try to use it in a smart way and efficiently. Okay, so it just pumps out like that, and I don't like to use too much foundation, but we're gonna see. This is supposed to be a buildable coverage, so let's see. Let me just zoom in my camera a bit and we can start. And it's not a matte finish. It's supposed to stay on a little bit more dewy, but I do like to use a lot of powders because I am oily, so it's okay if it's not totally matte. I'll go ahead and matte it out with all the powders that I'm going to be applying on after it. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go out after I apply my makeup, so we'll see how it goes throughout the day and how it wears and if it lasts and if I get oily, and I'll update you guys when I get home. And so far, I like the finish and the coverage. It is definitely buildable. Oh my gosh, I'm so aggressive with my beauty blender, I feel like. Anyways, yeah, so it is definitely buildable. My skin isn't very, I don't have that many breakouts right now, so I don't need that much coverage. I just have a lot of texture right now that I'm trying to work on getting rid of. And then a little on the forehead. I don't like to put too much foundation on my forehead just because I tend to have unless my skin is breaking out, but I tend to have a pretty clear forehead, and I feel like it just looks a lot healthier, or it just looks a lot nicer when you don't have as much makeup. And I tend to sweat sometimes, especially in the summertime, like right now, so just try to keep it minimal. And oh my gosh, I'm getting another breakout. Look, I just totally jinxed myself. So I'm noticing it is very hydrating. I can already feel the hydration going into my skin as I apply it, which I actually like. like I said, it is summertime, so maybe this might be more of a wintertime foundation for me, because that is when I tend to be a little bit more oily. In the summertime, I do like something a little bit more matte, but not as high coverage. So I don't like something so full coverage in the summertime. So this actually might be good. We'll see how it works when I set it with powder, but so far, so good. It is giving me a more of a dewy. So if you don't like dewy, and you're not a fan of powders, then I wouldn't recommend this for you. But if you're a fan of the dew, then this is for you. Oh, okay, man. Sorry, my nose ring keeps popping out. But, yeah, I take forever to apply my foundation, as you can see. Alright. So foundation is on, and of course you can keep applying more if you want more of a full coverage. I personally, this is where I like my foundation, and then the rest of my makeup will just build the coverage, and when I put my concealer on, my powders and everything, it'll be a lot more full coverage. But for me, this is where I like to keep my foundation, but of course keep building if you like. It is definitely buildable. And so far the finish is really beautiful. As you can see, it is dewy like I said. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup, and I will get back to you guys on an update once I'm done with all the makeup and I've put powder on, and see how it blends with everything and how it applies with the rest of my makeup. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just finished putting the rest of my makeup on, as you can tell, and I don't know about you guys, but I am loving this foundation. I have a mirror right in front of me, so if I keep looking down, that's why, but oh my goodness, I love it. It looks so beautiful. Like I said, it was medium to, it was buildable coverage, so as you can see from the layer that I put, it still looks very full coverage, and like everything is concealed and covered, so I love it. I set it with a lot of powder, and then I sprayed a lot of setting spray in between, which I didn't show on camera, but I think that really helped, because it was a very dewy foundation, and like I said, I'm oily, so if you are on the oily side, definitely set it with a powder, and I'd even do a setting spray after that, but you don't have to, but definitely set it with a powder. I definitely recommend that. But if you are dewy, or excuse me, if you are dry, you will love this. I would suggest using a powder regardless if you're dry, but it's really up to you and preference. But yeah, so far so good. It blended beautifully. It looks very smooth. So first impression, it looks solid. I'm really happy with it. We'll see how long it lasts and how it looks throughout the evening, and if it cakes up or if it gets oily quickly, we'll see. I'm gonna keep you guys updated, and I'll let you know when I get back. But so far it looks really good, very natural, not caking up. It blended beautifully, it set really nice, and yeah, so thumbs up so far. I'll come back and give you guys an update in a couple hours. Okay guys, so I just got back. It is now almost 11:45, and my makeup has been on since about, my foundation has been on since about 5. So it's been on for a good 5, almost 6 hours. Or I'm sorry, almost 7 hours. So wow. It's been a long day. So yeah, and it looks still very good, considering it was a hot summer day and I was outside. It looks really good. I like the coverage. I like the way it held up throughout the day. It didn't get cakey or anything, or like fall, like, gather your thoughts, Iman, or like it didn't break up or anything, and it's lasted all day long, which was really nice. It was super humid out today, so that was also, I was a little hesitant how it would look after that, considering it was a dewy foundation and I have oily skin, as I mentioned several times. But yeah, it still held up really nicely. The finish again is still very beautiful. I hope the camera's picking up like on how nice my skin looks, because in person it looks really beautiful, and I got several comments. It blended really easily, the powder went on really smoothly, it still looked really beautiful, it looked like skin, it looked smooth, and it covered up my imperfections. I did have to go over it with a little bit of concealer, and I know like the concept of this whole thing is Foundcealer, you're not really supposed to use concealer, it's supposed to like do that for you, but I still had to go over my my blemishes with a little bit more concealer. But other than that, and I also went in with a really light layer of foundation in the first place, so I'm sure if I just kept building it up with the actual foundation, I'm sure it would have covered everything I needed it to. I just don't like to go in super heavy with my foundation. I just rather use concealer because I just feel like it looks more natural. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna definitely be using it again. I'm gonna try using it different ways. I applied it with a beauty blender today. I'm gonna try it with a brush next time. Maybe trying using less powders and just working with it and seeing how I like it. So far so good, and I'll definitely be using it again, and I'll definitely be recommending it moving forward. So that was very nice. It's always really good finding good foundation. So definitely be purchasing and using it again. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go take this girl off. It's time to go to bed. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.